Welcome to the first episode of the Morning Fanatic podcast. I am Albert Torres. It's been a long time coming. Should have had this podcast out a long time ago. But you know what? We're here, and I wouldn't be here without my first guest. And he's actually going to be a regular of the show. He's an avid and very passionate Dallas Mavericks fan. He's a professional San Antonio Spurs shit talker. You can catch him on his gaming channel at Filth and Texican on Twitch and social media. The one and only Carlos Gonzalez.
Man, gotta love the intro. You do know how to do an intro. Watching enough WWD will do that for you.
Fuck yeah, especially the professional San Antonio Spurs shit talker.
Haven't seen any GSGs in years, bro.
I know, right? I know I was about to just say, like, what time do they play today? But I guess we already saw the playoffs. But yeah, man, no, thank you for coming on. Gonna be a regular on the show. So I'm excited about that. Let's get the show started.
Let's do it.
All right, so today's show, it's gonna be about the Dallas Mavericks and the Phoenix Suns, the series. So we're gonna talk about them for a little bit. But before we do get there, I want to play a little bit something. We messed around a little bit with podcasts earlier through the beginning of the NBA season. You know what I'm getting to. I think you have the file ready, so let's play it together. Who will win the NBA championship this season?
You know, my picks last season for the finals were Bucks and Jazz, and I got half of that right. The Jazz have just taken the baby step. They got in the playoffs, and then they got to the first round, and then they got to the second round, but I think they're finally going to take the next step and make it to the finals.
So Jazz is your answer.
Yeah.
Jazz? Wow. We're going to have to hold you to that, man. So, funny enough, man, it was the Jazz and the Mavericks in the first round. So,
see, the worst thing is I don't even buy lottery tickets or believe in any of the Moon's lineup. But yeah, here we go. The team that I thought would make it besides my own ended up being our first opponent. And I'm glad we got out of there, seeing how we didn't have Luka at full strength or early on. But Jalen Brunson evolved in front of us, and he's going to get himself paid next season. Cuban's going to have to match it if he wants to keep that thing together. But I don't know if it's going to happen.
I mean, how do you feel that the Mavericks eliminated your finals prediction?
I'm not going to feel any sort of bad. I could care less. My finals predictions have never been very accurate to begin with. If I'm wrong for the sake of my team advancing, we'll do that any day of the week.
I'll take that. Well, I mean, they beat the Jazz. Was it 4-2, right? It was 4-2.
Yeah, it was a 6-game series. It could have honestly been a sweep if Luka would have been there early, or if we didn't mess up. I think it was game 2, but
I messed up when Luka came back. No,
that was game 4. What I'm saying is game 2, I think we lost by 1 or 2 points. Like, we could have won that one as well. And then if we're up 2 going into Dallas, you buckle down and you actually talk sweep. If Luka was coming back, I think he came back for game 4. But yeah, man, Brunson, big step up. Finney Smith has also proved his new contract being worthy. He's just confident in the 3-point shooting now, as opposed to like would pump fake knowing he wasn't going to shoot it before. Now he doesn't even pump fake. My man just goes up and takes it, and accurate enough for my liking, because they seem to be working out for us. We needed a lot of 3-point shooting with Utah not bringing Gobert out of that paint.
But speaking of sweeps, I mean, the Mavs did finally advance to the second round of the playoffs since 2011, which I don't know what happened. I don't remember 2011 either way, but they're going to face the Western Conference champions, the Phoenix Suns. And the Suns swept the Mavericks in the regular season 3-0. How concerned should the Mavs be that they got swept in the regular season?
I mean, I like the cliche answer that the playoffs is a different animal, so don't really put too much weight into that. You can't dismiss it all in the same. So I guess if I actually wanted to give you a a solid or a more concrete answer, I'd have to go back and see if everybody was available and healthy for all 3 of the games.
Mm-hmm.
Look at all the extra little, was it back-to-backs? All of those little nicky things. But
Don't.
going up 3-0, I mean, there's not a lot of argument for my team here. They basically didn't get any of them done. So, I mean, they're the best team in the league. So it's kind of hard to just start trying to make excuses as to why my team didn't beat the best team in basketball. They're on a mission, man. They were number 2 last year, number 1 this year. They were up 2-0 in the finals as a Mavs fan around in 06. I know what that's like. And I know CP3 was already tasting it, bro. You're up 2, and just to not get a victory again is a tough one. They're on a mission.
Well, don't worry about that, because I've got some of those little details for you about that 3-0 sweep. And like you said, I mean, the playoffs is a different animal. I was an advocate of that back in the Miami Heat days. You know, those Pacers beating the Heat in the regular season, saying it wouldn't matter. And I agree. It's a different animal. And I don't think the Mavs should be concerned, especially because 2 of those 3 games, they were without Luka. I don't know if you remember early in the season, Luka, I think he was a sprained left ankle and a sprained left knee.
Okay.
That he had.
I do recall Luka missing, but I can't recall like the opponents throughout his time out. But I do recall us staying pretty good, like pretty afloat. It wasn't like a 10-game losing streak or anything too crazy without him, but most certainly,
they did they did good without Luka. They hung in there. Actually have I think the final scores should be like the first game, it was 105-98. That was at Phoenix. It was November 17th. And then
early on,
it wasn't a back-to-back, but the Mavs did have them back-to-back in their schedule. So it wasn't a back-to-back, just back-to-back in the schedule, because they played them again November 19th, again without Luka because of the same injury.
In Dallas this time?
No, it was both in Phoenix, and they lost 112-104. No Luka.
Both contests were close.
And you also got to put in another factor. The Mavs have a different lineup with the trades that happen.
Well, forget the trades. A lot of people I mean, I've always been a fan of him, just even though he's not necessarily the most consistent. But Tim Hardaway Jr. was our 3rd leading scorer, man, and we don't have him and haven't had him.
I agree. That's also a big factor. But yeah, those 2 games that were without Luka, and then it was January 20th that they played them again. Still, they had Porzingis, they had Luka this time, and they still lost 109-111. But the Phoenix didn't have DeAndre Ayton, so that's gonna be a little bit concerning. And you know, it's still, all in all, I don't think they should be concerned. But the one pattern that I see here that they should be concerned in all of these 3 games, check this out. The first game, the Mavs without Luka had a 73-68 lead going into the 4th quarter. Look what happened in the 4th. Suns exploded for 37 puntos in the 4th to the Mavs 25.
But that was still with Porzingis, right?
Yeah, that was still with Porzingis. He was in there.
Completely different defensive team. I don't know how or why it has improved that much, because honestly, as the entire time we were just being good on defense, I'm like, okay, cool. How long is this?
He's a decent rim protector. I mean, not the greatest, but he.
No. I'm not even talking about him individually. I'm talking about us as a team after we left. Like, the defensive improvement was such a spike that I was like, my team's not gonna hold this up. Like, we're gonna flatten back out to average. But no, we stayed at top of the league after the trade, which still I find a little hard to believe. But here we are, Mavs, top of the defensive charts at the end of the season. Fucking wild.
Yeah. And then that second game, the Mavs again going into the 4th, having another lead, 84-79. Then the Suns doing what they do, exploded again in the 4th. 33 points to the Mavs 20.
Let me just ask one more time. All three of those games was with the Porzingis lineup, right?
Right, with the Porzingis lineup. But on the
Forget
third
it.
one,
Throw it out the window. I don't even want to hear it. I truly don't even want to hear it. But I'm gonna
then
let
the
you.
fourth, watch, check the third one out. 82-74. That's with Luka. Luka is he erases. He's supposed to erase any flaw. Any flaw. Your superstar is there. 82-74 going into the fourth. The Suns explode again. 35 to the Mavs 19. Where's your superstar, man? No DeAndre Ayton either. So you can't say that the Suns were up there defensively either. So that's going to be a little bit concerning.
That third game in Dallas, or I guess one of them.
The third game was in Dallas. But again, pre-trades, pre-everything, it's not a concern of the sweep. I'm just thinking that maybe these could be something. Maybe the coach call the timeout a little early. Maybe sub out.
I'll give you that. I can't even just still try and pretend like J-Kid rookie coach, because that can't be a de facto thing to say anymore, especially since he hasn't been a rookie coach. This is his third team. But yeah, I think sometimes the pace is a little wild, and I think it's a little wild just because he never minded playing like that. But I don't know if the team is like okay with those waves, and sometimes the opponent that is in front of you, the waves are different than, a wave the Knicks can, well, let's not say the Knicks because those motherfuckers beat us a bunch of times too, but a wave that like the Wizards can come up with is not the same that wave that the Suns are going to come up with. So we just got to be careful with those. But yeah, man, that team with Porzingis compared to now, that's all stats of a completely different team. Like it might have been a different year. Yeah. It might have been a Mavs team from a different year, honestly.
I agree. I completely agree. But again, I just feel
I can't believe it. I can't believe that those two dudes and getting one guy out of the way, because that's really all it was. Because it wasn't even so much that my man was on the floor so much. Just get him out of the way and play differently.
I just feel this is a coaching hiccup. I mean, it's a different lineup, different team, still the same coach. Something to look at. I don't know if it's concerning or not, but it's something to definitely be on the lookout.
From even the greats, man. Popovich should have fouled when that Ray Allen had that 3 in the finals, but no, he played it straight because his team's a good defensive team.
I'm a stats guy, so I'm gonna bring in I'm gonna bring another little stat for you, which this one I don't know how to feel about. So the Suns are 50-0 when going into the fourth with a lead. The Mavericks are 45-6 going into the fourth quarter with a lead. Out of those 6, 3 of these were the loss to the Suns. So it's again different teams, but it's
okay. So what my take from that statement is both teams should be able to close their game. Yeah. It's just a matter of like how fat are the leads, really.
Yeah. Or I mean, it could also. I mean, it might not matter to the Suns because 37, 33, and 35 points. You're almost going 40 in one quarter.
You're not getting in the playoffs fourth, Bert. Let's look up the fourth quarters from all the games in the first round and tell me how many ended with more than 30.
Hey, you know what though? One thing, and man, I don't know if we're gonna be.
That's your homework,
I can't remember if we're gonna be leading into this. I might be getting ahead, but. The Mavericks, the only reason why I believe that statement that you're saying that we're not going to get that is because the Mavs are last place in pace. So they like to keep the pace super slow, which means less possessions in the regular season. And right now in the playoffs.
And they're defending too. So if it was the old Mavs, I'd be like, oh yeah, anything can happen. 30 points in the fourth for sure. Cool. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Because honestly, if Porzingis would get broken too quickly into the 24 shot clock violation, and then the rotations were all fucked. Like they had everybody just chasing for the entire remainder of the shot clock.
I saw somewhere, I can't remember exactly. I mean, I did a bunch of reading prior to this, but I saw somewhere that the Mavs were averaging, I think it was 15 seconds for sure, but I think it was 15.8 seconds per possession. That's how long they were taking. So I mean, you're almost milking down the whole clock. That's pretty good. Efficiency is probably, if you're taking a lot of time like that, you better make sure you get a good shot.
Yeah, they do
And-
at least 6, 7, 8 passes before the shot's up, man. Unless like the second or third pass is gonna be a layup. You get what I'm saying? Like, or an open corner three, like they'll take those all day. And man, you look at almost every kick out wing. Oh shit, they're gonna make their three. Like you got
Finney Smith in that corner.
he has truly evolved into such a good player for an undrafted man.
¿Cómo
Like,
se llama el otro? Kleba.
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 Bro, you wanna know what's hilarious? He's number 42. He's also from the exact same town Dirk is in Germany.
Interesting. Good little fun fact there.
Well, yeah, I knew that one, but I thought you might appreciate that one. And he's one number. I would have gone 40, not 42, but you know, he went 42.
We'll see.
Uh,
But yeah, no, I mean that's something to look out for.
I think. Sorry to say this, but I think Kleber's our biggest mental liability. I think he just like, oh, I've bricked 3. What do I do now? I'm not shooting anymore. I've bricked 3. Keep fucking shooting, bro.
Well, it's funny that you say that because on which one was it? I think it was the third game. I even went back on NBA League Pass, try to catch some of these games and stuff also to look at. And I think it was the third game. Fuck yeah. I think in the third game, yeah, because it was at home. That it looked like that was the game plan. The Suns were going 3-2 zone, and
Letting Kleber shoot.
Kleba went like he shot 4 or 5 threes, man. No lie, 4 or 5 threes, and he missed. He only made one. I can't remember if it was 4 or 5 of them that he missed, but he only made one. And it looked that was the game plan. So they were switching a little 3-2 zone. So that could also be something to look at.
That was on that second game, you said?
The match on the third game, where they were just doing a bunch of 3-2 zone. And the
also he's been in and out. So like, I mean, I'm not gonna say he's injured and like hasn't got rhythm, but I do recall that he didn't have like a straight season or like a pretty healthy season either.
Yeah. But all right. The battle of the point guards, man. CP3 versus Luka. First time we're gonna see him in the playoffs. I mean, in the regular season, CP3 has dominated Luka. He's 7-1 versus the Slovenian. How do you compare the both point guards? How are they different or how are they similar?
One guy is the taller version of the other. That's not American. That's just it. Like just because you don't think of Chris Paul as like super athletic, jump out the building, or like extra fast.
Scrappy though. He's scrappy.
But what I'm that doesn't that you don't put that on the athleticism tab for when building a man. Like that's just effort. Fucking what's his name? Bradley? No, not Bradley. Clipper now Wolves. What's his fucking name? I lost his name. Beverly.
Oh, Patrick Beverly.
He's scrappy, but you're not gonna tell me that comes with his talent. No, it's just effort. So I mean, that's just effort. But yeah, no, Chris Paul knows how to control the game. Chris Paul will keep the pace. Chris Paul will make the extra shot or the extra pass seem like he should have just taken what was there, but then the extra pass is just way better. And I see that from our young guard too, just on a bigger, wider version.
Like what I see between both of them, I mean, this is just individually. I go right now what they mean to their team, but individually, I mean, Chris Paul's the point guard, man. They don't call him point guard for no reason, but that's just it. I feel, and I hate that I'm saying this, but I feel Luka, he's still young, man. He's still got a lot more to learn, and he's been playing professional for a long time. So maybe it's not a lot to learn, but just he might be able to control. Yeah, just master it even more. And I feel he can rebound. He's got the assists. He can score more than Chris Paul. But in this series, here's where I think is going to be the main factor. CP3 is going to be able to focus on, you know what? I'm going to control the offense. I'm going to make sure Booker's getting his shot here. I'm going to do a 2-man game with DeAndre Ayton. I don't have to worry about rebounding. I don't have to worry about like playing defense. Like he's got Booker to do the scoring. He's got DeAndre Ayton to do the rebounding, which DeAndre Ayton on those 2 games that he played versus the Mavs, he was averaging 15 boards a game versus them. So gotta be on the boards. Take that guy off the boards. And
Most
over
of
here,
people most of the people on the floor are guards, and they don't necessarily box out every time. So
yeah,
we're gonna have a tough time on the rebounds because we usually go small, but we'll see.
you gotta spread him out. And then I mean, I just think that's just gonna be the difference. Luka is just gonna have the LeBron-like load, man. You gotta score, you gotta be the point guard, you gotta rebound, and you know what? Get me 1 or 2 steals, get me maybe a block. He's gonna have to do a little bit of everything, and I don't know, man.
I mean,
TP's
if he has high assist games, we'll be okay, which means everyone else contributed. But just need those shots to fall. And I'm not gonna say all our shooters are streaky, but we're gonna get contested shots now. We're not gonna get wide open kickouts. So
yeah.
we'll see.
Next topic, just Phoenix number 1 seed, Dallas number 4 seed. It's the second round of the playoffs. I think this is the Mavs' best team that they've had in a decade, going back to 2011. I mean, there's no other better team right now that they have with the trades that they got. And the Suns had just a franchise-setting in wins. What was it, 64? I think it was.
Or I believe, yeah.
Franchise best. You've got the best in 10 years in the Mavs and the best in franchise history for the Suns. Who wins the series, man? Who's going to win this?
Yeah, I gotta say my team's gonna win this. I'm not gonna go against my team again.
Like the
on
finals?
Yeah, well, that was a different question. You all baited me into that dumbass shit. But however, I think we're gonna have to force 7. I don't think there's no way we win it in short or 5 or 6 kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
We're just gonna have to battle every game and hope for a game 7. I think we can win it in 7, but every single game is gonna have to be just focus and like no let ups, because like I said, there's no way Chris Paul's not getting any victories against us. Like that team's too focused. We're gonna have to steal games. They're not gonna come in here and take games from us. We're gonna have to take all the games from them.
Yeah, I feel game 1's it's got to be the one that Dallas steals. There's no way they're gonna steal game 2. No way. It's got to be the first one. You got to make you got to fuck them up first, man. You got to throw the first punch. And I feel that, I mean, all in all, I don't know why. I have this feeling. I don't know if it's just the hate inside me. The hate inside me for the Mavs.
Star Wars memes everywhere.
Or I don't know, just what I was looking at. I told you that I went back and looked at some of these games, different teams, different lineups, but the one person that I just see that it doesn't matter what team you have out there, just Devin Booker was cooking them, man. Like Devin Booker, who's gonna guard Booker? Finney Smith can do all this one. You can throw different bodies, but just looking at those games, man, it did not matter. Booker was gonna get his mid-range. Booker was gonna get his layups. He's gonna get his threes.
Booker's great because he gets open like Klay Thompson without the ball, man. So like by the time he already has the ball, he's either coming downstream or already knows what move he's gonna hit you with. He didn't even have to like have 8 dribbles and process all that shit. He's already coming down steam because the screen was set right by Aiden or by McGee or whoever the fuck is out there for Phoenix.
And the Suns, there were also 8th in pace in the NBA, which again the Mavs were last. And in the playoffs, they're 9th, and the Mavs again were last. So they're both staying where they were at. And I don't know if playing slow might work to the Mavs' advantage, man. You play slow, you got the smartest point guard out there taking his time to make decisions if you're playing slow.
It's fine. That's better than fast break outlet alley-oops and shit.
I don't know, man. I just feel that I don't know. I haven't said I mean, I guess you know what I'm gonna say.
Transition threes, all of those dudes can pull up too, man.
I mean, you know where I'm going. Suns. I want to say gentleman sweep 4-1, but I'm gonna give Luka his credit. Suns in 6, just because of that Booker It's if he's healthy too, because you can't really tell the last game Booker was healthy or not, but I'm assuming he is.
We don't know where Booker's at too, but I guess I'm just gonna leave it at he's at where he's at and just hope that isn't enough. But
Yeah, I mean, and I was also looking, I don't know if this matters much, but like CP3 and Ayton, it's two guys in the Suns that are averaging double doubles. Obviously, Chris Paul in assists, Ayton in rebounds. The Mavs have none. I don't know if to put any cachet into that, but nobody's giving you
double-digit rebounds and double-digit assists.
right assists. And in the Mavs, nobody's got a double double or averages a double double. I don't know if to put any cachet into that or if any of that matters. But I mean,
besides Luka,
but Luka has 8. Yeah, Luka has 8. Or yeah, I think he had 8 assists.
I think we just have a deeper rotation, man. We have a lot of men out there, a lot of guys out there. Sometimes just on the floor when like those minutes could be spread elsewhere, but I think we do it for like fresh legs and defensive purposes. And sometimes we lose offensive possessions because like Green on offense has given us nothing. Like I don't even want to look at his plus minus because I'm gonna want him traded tomorrow. But like he's chunked up air balls sometimes in the corner with nobody running to him, and I'm just like, bro, do you want to stay on this team or not? Like, but yeah,
Let's got a little mix in of the next couple of series that are coming in with these rapid fire questions, and I got a couple little trivia questions. So let's see how well you do on those.
All right.
The first one's gonna be it's gonna be a quick answer. Just who and how many games? Who wins the Bucks versus Celtics series?
Bucks in 5.
Bucks in 5? Wow.
They already stole one.
Yeah, well, I mean, that did look very impressive though. Very impressive because I thought
you saw Stevens walk away from the suite. I thought he was gonna come down to the bench and coach his damn self.
I didn't see that.
You know what's been hilarious to me? Seeing all these fan bases full of white people just shocked. Utah, shocked. Boston, shocked. Just, what happened to our team? They're supposed to win.
It's just game 1. You can't overreact.
They're the champs, bro, and they're doing it without Middleton.
Yeah, no, exactly. So I really feel that the Celtics are gonna respond. This is just gonna be one of those series where you steal one, I'm gonna steal one in your home. I say Celtics in 7. They're going all the way, man. Celtics in the finals, I think.
I was liking how the Celtics ended the season and then they swept the Nets, and I'm like, okay, they're locked in. But I can't ignore Giannis's greatness. And Lopez is playing pretty well, helping him protect the rim. All those slashers and layup guys are working with this long team.
I mean,
tough team.
I don't.
I don't mean to overextend your rapid fire.
Me too. Yeah.
As we're 90 seconds in. Sorry. Go ahead.
No. Yeah. I actually wanted to add. Oh no, never mind. Well, this could be maybe on the next one. Next one. Who wins the Warriors versus Grizzly series?
I think the Warriors win in 6.
Warriors in 6. I'm gonna go Warriors in 7.
Okay.
Another one that goes to the wire. Who wins Heat versus Sixers series?
I think the Heat's gonna win in 6 as well.
All right, I got the Heat in 6 also, so we're in agreement there. All right, and we're going to the next set of trivia here. Besides Jamoran, who was the last Grizzlies All-Star?
Besides Ja Morant, Marc Gasol.
Okay, all right. I thought maybe I put it in there. I didn't want to, but I thought maybe I could have caught you off guard and say Zach Randolph.
You think I would have gotten Zebo too? Nah, but Zebo retired first and Randolph played a little more. I mean, I'm sorry, Gasol played a little more.
Yeah. Okay. So
sneaky.
You tried to be a little sneaky, failed. Who has the most made free throws without a miss in a game? How many and who?
Like overall or this season?
No, in a game. Like who has the most made free throws without a miss in a game? How many and who?
That's what I'm saying. We're talking like NBA overall, or what happened this year, like this NBA season.
Or like in history.
Okay. Oh, shit, I know Dirk's gone like 40 some in a row in the finals. So like he's gone.
No. In a game. Remember, had it in a game. He didn't shoot 40 free throws in one game.
No.
Remember?
I think Dwayne Wade.
How many?
22.
You were close. 24. James Harden.
Okay, but not Dwayne Wade. Okay.
And last one.
Just sorry, I just wanted to make sure how wrong I was. Just regular season, finals, playoffs, everything.
Everything. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I was just
Alright.
thinking of that one year that Dwayne Wade lived in the free throw line, but whatever.
It's like you won't forget 2006, but
It hurts,
This-
man. I was so ready to talk shit our senior year. Wait, you don't understand? That summer, I was gonna walk in and just be like, what now?
didn't work out. Last one. Most attempted free throws without a make in a game. Who- How many?
Some no name. I'm not gonna be able to think of him. Sheesh. Shaq.
How many? I thought you said unknown.
Well, I just thought of like, well, who's gonna go to the line a fuck ton too? Shaq or DeAndre Jordan. I'm just gonna go with Shaq with 11 misses.
Oh, right on the dot.
No. Yes. I thought I was closer with the other one than this one. Fuck yeah. Fucking
Yeah.
blind home run.
Ben Wallace was a candidate too. I can't remember how many. I think it might have been 9, but
I was gonna go DeAndre Jordan as my second guess with 8 or 7.
yeah, no, that was a pretty good one, man. I can't believe you got
Hilarious.
that. I thought, yeah, you were gonna go with Shaq, but then I don't know, like just trying to sneak one in there again.
Well, I almost baited myself into saying a random no name, and then I'm like, no, say a name that like at
Yeah.
least is probably up there.
I don't know
So
if
I
you
just
heard me
wanna fuck
say,
it, Shaquille O'Neal.
yeah, when you went Shaq, and I don't know if you heard me when I said like, oh, didn't you say unknown? Just trying to steer you.
Yeah.
A
Steer
little.
me back away. No. Stay tuned.
Yeah, no, man. Well, I know that was supposed to be rapid fire, but fuck it. This is our podcast. We make it how we want it.
We do extend those around here.
Oh yeah, we do extend those. But yeah, man, I appreciate you taking the time today. I
No
know we
worries.
watched the playoffs. You getting on a little bit or no?
Yeah, I can. I'm probably just gonna eat some. Oh, I mean, I ate not too long ago, but I think I'm just gonna. My girlfriend bought some dessert, so I'm gonna have like a piece of cake. See what she's doing. She was playing The Sims earlier, so I'm just gonna check on her.
Badass, man. Yeah. Well, this is what the podcast is going to be about. Hopefully, football season comes along too. We've got that damn Chicago back-to-back champ. He'll be coming in. He'll be coming in with a little bit of fantasy football
I'm sure he'll want to hop on this as well.
expertise, and I'm sure I'll get him to hop on and give us a little bit of insights on his expertise with fantasy football, soccer, anything. We're here to talk. We're here to chat, and we're here to talk shit. So
Hell yeah. I was at a
Alright.
baseball game last week, so shit, even the fucking America's pastime is
extinct.
worthy of my time sometimes. But yeah, it's definitely dying. The ballpark was empty. And
Yeah.
like we had great seats like right at the bottom, paid $70 and like it was a great spot too. We had a couple foul balls come our way, but not like super close.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, thanks again for coming in, and we'll see you when we record the next one, man.
Let me know. I'm here. Go Mavs.
Right. Go Cavs, go.